judgment until I watched the tape, but I thought the guys came out with good energy today, as they did last time. Offense played a little better today, a lot more consistency in the run game. I thought last week defensive line and defensive units controlled the run game. I thought we had a lot more 5, 6, 7 yard runs. Not a lot of explosives, but ran the ball better. And offense controlled most parts of the scrimmage. I thought that was good. Just very efficient. Didn't get in a lot of third and longs, which made it hard for the defense to win the third and mediums. Starting to develop a little more identity, a little more toughness, and showing a little more leadership, showing through some guys. I thought it was kind of hot out there today, and the guys pushed through it. That's practice 12 of our 15, and I thought they had good energy considering that. So I was pleased with the overall scrimmage. We've got a long way to go in some areas to get where we need to go. We are by far a finished product, and we all know we don't have everybody here right now. We've got some guys either injured or coming in the fall that we expect to help us. But pleased with the effort.
Coach, was during the open media session, we didn't see Brian Herring out there. Is there an update, or was he out there? Come out later?
Brian was here today. I don't know. I can't tell you why. Maybe he took a bathroom break. I'll find out. But he should have been out there. And he was out there catching kicks. I know that before y'all got there.
Noticed along those same lines that Otis was kind of watching and not.
Yeah, Otis is a little bit sick, under the weather. Don't know when we'll get him back. He didn't practice today. He didn't scrimmage today.
How did Herring look in practice today?
It's good. He had a couple carries, did some good things.
Julian Rochester seemed to be running around a little bit more today. He's been on the bike for the most part. Is he progressing?
Yeah, he's cleared to run now, straight ahead. I mean, he's getting some running and some exercise, but not, obviously not practice.
Is Walter Grant getting carries and stuff in these scrimmages?
Yeah. Walters carried the ball a good bit. I think he had 3 or 4 carries today. And he had 3 or 4 last scrimmage. He's also gone with one defense, 15, 20% of the snaps. He's still playing in regular defense, and he knows what to do defensively.
Yes, Gallagher was talking about Walker. So one of the things he's, I guess, just getting back to running, or trying to run through everybody instead of maybe stuff.
I think Walter does a good job. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know that we tackle Walter behind the line of scrimmage one time. So a lot of times it's not how explosive you are; it's how efficient you are.
Demetrius Robinson, the guys we talked about a lot this spring. What is just being able to go through the program with you guys in the offseason and having the spring with them?
It's been a tremendous. I think he's more comfortable in the offense. He's played the F, which puts him in the slot. He plays outside. He understands our offense better, and he's also getting more opportunities. So, to be honest, there's not 3 guys out there. There's really more than that when you add Jason Stanley and Kill Kirby. So he's getting pushed to the forefront.
How's Jamari doing at right tackle? I know that you said he was making a move there at right guard, but how has he looked as a tackle?
Up and down. I mean, he hasn't. I tell you guys, he does good. I write an article saying he's the greatest thing ever, and that he's going to be the Outland Trophy winner. So I'll be honest with you, he's been up and down. I mean, he hasn't been as consistent as he was early on, and he's got to continue to get better. What I like about Jamari is he gives you the best effort every day, and he went right tackle today, and I think he played some right guard in there as well. He rotated around, but he's got to continue to improve.
When you said the offense controlled most of the scrimmage, are you concerned about the defense, or just someone's got to have a good day?
I mean, I thought defense played hard. It's just ebb and flow. Somebody's going to make a play, and I'm concerned about the whole team. I mean, I'm not concerned about the offense. I'm concerned about the defense. I'm concerned about the depth. I'm concerned about field goals. I'm concerned about everything. I think as a coach, you have to be concerned about everything. Just the offense probably overall outperformed everybody. I mean, our offense outperformed the defense today.
Along those lines of depth, last year if I remember correctly, I think you lost at some point during season 3. Your top 4 tackles went down with something at some point or another. Jamari playing right tackle, is that trying to find that 4th, trying to find that 5th guy, or is that something that you guys feel might be a long-term thing for him?
Well, I mean, it's trying to find the best tackles. I mean, we have guards are comfortable with Cade's playing left tackle, Cade's playing right guard. Owen Condon is kind of stronger, more physical, is playing with more confidence. Marcus Hayes is playing out there. Warren McClendon got more reps today, so you're always looking to find tackles, and we're trying to find the best lineup A, best lineup B, best lineup C, and you can go all the way to Z with the combinations and the multiples that could be created by injuries. So we don't want to ever not have a player as good as another guy out there. So Jamar gives us that luxury of being able to do both.
Yeah, we haven't talked about much of Justin Young. We kind of seen him out there kind of running, looks like with the first couple of groups out there. How's he looking right now?
Justin's done a good job. Justin is an experienced player. He's put a lot of work in. He's put a lot of work in the weight room. Justin is a lunch pail guy. He's hard to move. He understands leverages. He plays with toughness. He plays hard. And usually when you get a guy that's a fifth year in a program, that's what you get. He knows what to expect. He's played really hard.
How would you assess how the outside linebackers have done, from the beginning of spring to now?
Up and down. I mean, we've had flashes. We've had Aziz flash some good rushes and some good efforts. I think Jermaine's flashed some, having coming back off the ankle injury. Nolan plays hard all the time. He doesn't always play smart and plays a great effort. He does a good job. And Britton and Robert both scrimmaged some today, and I think they're getting better. But it hasn't been consistent, and we're not dominant out there like people quote unquote think we're the greatest outside linebackers to ever play. We're not getting by our tackles every down. I know that.
How's John Fitzpatrick coming along? And I know you have Ryland in the fall or in preseason, and maybe another addition at that position. Will that tell you a little bit more about how much you can do with the tight ends when you have more?
Yeah, I don't know that we'll really know there until the complete. I mean, we got Scyther coming too from Tampa.
Right,
so
right.
we've got a big group coming in there, so that'll be depending on how good those young guys are, and if we get anybody else, whether or not they're able to help us. That'll be the key. I'm pleased with Fitz's work. Fitz he works really hard. He's blocking big people, and he's having to compete against big people for the first time. Last year, he didn't get to go against those type guys, and he's getting thrown into the fire, and he's competing really hard. Two walk-ons, Colby White and Peyton Mercer, are both really competing hard at tight end. I thought they both did a good job today.
Who else is going to compete for kick return duties? And then I guess also, what do you want to get ironed out this final week?
Kick return duties is the same group we talked about. I mean, we're talking about kickoff return, Cook, D-Rob, Tyler Simmons, DeAndre Swift, every guy we can go back there and try. Punt return today, Cook, Swift, Kieris, Simmons. So it's 4 or 5 of them back there. They're all working and developing. I think it's a position that you develop at. You don't just anoint somebody and say they're the guy. You work with multiple guys. A lot of those guys were working last year because we knew this was coming down the road with Akil, Terry, and Miko back there. So you've got to have the foresight to anticipate holes in your roster, and we're trying to fill those holes now. And then as far as what we're going to work on this week, it'll be continuing to work a little bit on our opponents a period a day, expose our offense and defense to things that we don't do offensively and defensively that we don't see, continue to grow our team, get the young guys a lot of work, and try to get ready for the fall.
Back to John Fitzpatrick real quick. I mean, last year, according to the roster, 6'7", 230 pounds. Obviously, that's kind of slight for that frame. I mean, going into the offseason, I guess he probably need to put on weight. Looks like he has. Has he gotten bigger and stronger? Does that show up on the field?
He's playing tougher. I don't think, he wasn't a guy that played a position that he had to go block people all the time in high school. So now he's having to go in line, block people, flex out, run routes. I think he's in the 240s. He plays really hard, and our weight program has helped him, as it has Owen Condon. Those guys getting to go out there and get some more strength and lift during the season. Last year on Fridays, that pays off for them now because they're further along because of all the work they did.
How far along do you think the secondaries come, especially kind of cornerback, nickelback, linebacker? You got a lot of young options there, but without DeAndre, you don't have that.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a good spring. I don't know if that's a credit to the young secondary or whether that's a lack of depth at receiver. Probably didn't have our best day today. We gave up some plays on the back end, less than we did, more than we did the last week. But those kids grow, they're growing. I mean, what you know is we've got what we're going to have. There's nobody else coming, so it's very unique that we have depth and we're able to move people around and try to figure out the best parts. And you're really trying to get the guys that don't know what they're doing to be able to do that. Because there's a few guys that have played a lot of snaps here with the likes of Stokes and Tyson and JR and even Richard. Those 4 guys play a lot of snaps. So we're trying to get those other guys ready to go play. And the good thing is they're here to get these reps. I think that's going to pay off for us in the fall. I think we have the potential to have a very fast secondary. I don't know how instinctive we are yet. I don't know how great we are at playing the ball, but we do have some speed back there.
Jamel Walthour is a guy you guys signed twice, so obviously you like him. Where does he fit for you guys up front in terms of position, what he can do, and how does he look this spring?
He's a rotational player. He fits with Malik and Justin Young, and hopefully when David gets back, he'll be right there with him. Good enough to rush outside, can bump inside and hold up, and Tramel's a good athlete. I think his head's been swimming some early on. I mean, he doesn't know our defense. He's really like a freshman, even though he's in a sophomore's body. He doesn't know some of the words and commands, and I hope when I watch the scrimmage tomorrow, that he played better than he did last scrimmage. So I hope.
2-part question. Any individuals stand out offensively today, and then how is Richmond County Spring going?
2-part question. Offensively, who stood out today? I thought Matt Landers made a couple plays, which he did last scrimmage. I thought D-Rob made a couple plays. I hate talking about the offensive line, but somebody played good up there because I don't know which one was mashing people out of there. But out of Trey Hill, Solly, and Kate Andrew, I don't know where it was coming from, but they played well, and the backs carried the ball well. Other quarterbacks made good decisions. Nobody really stood out and just was like game breaker. It's hard to do that because we go into the thing with a script of we're going to get this guy this many carries, this guy this many carries. You don't go out there and say keep dealing hot hand. We're not trying to beat Georgia. We're trying to get better. But then as far as Richard, I think it's been inconsistent. He still doesn't know his assignments in and out. And I think he'd be the first to tell you we're trying to train him at left and right safety where he's only played free safety before, and that's for his development and growth. So it puts a little more responsibility on him to know the call every time. When you got to play both safeties, it's a little more taxing on you mentally. And he's responded well to that. He's just going to continue to grow.
When you have a running back like DeAndre Swift who's sort of proven himself to an extent at the SEC level, does that sort of change how you manage him, over the course of the year in terms of what you try to get out of him during practice in both the spring and in the fall?
I don't know if I'd say that. I mean, I think when a guy's going into his senior year, and like Nick and Sony, and they've carried the ball X number of times in SEC games, both those guys had a tremendous amount of carries. I think you do that going into their senior year. I think going into your junior year, the guys are only going into their 3rd spring, and he's a guy that didn't get a bulk of work as a freshman. He didn't get a ton of work. He didn't get a ton of work last year with sharing the load with Holyfield and Harry, and he really didn't go through spring last year because of the injuries he had. So he's still young when it comes to it, and he's embraced that. He's gone out there and really competed the last 2 scrimmages, and I think he provides a spark to the other offensive players by his just demeanor and body language.
Are you where you want to be with this team at this stage of spring drills?
I'm never where I want to be. I mean, where I want to be is I want to have all those freshmen that are coming in the fall here, and you say, well, you can't have that. Well, I want to have that because I want to be able to coach them and develop them and get them better and see where our roster is and see what our strengths are. But we're not where we need to be. We've got to, we didn't cause a lot of havoc today. Let's put it that way.
2 more questions?
Concerning the nickel star position, anybody kind of standing out there for you? And I know how fierce is that competition right now? How many guys are really getting at it?
Yeah, it's competition across the board. 3 guys are working there: Devod, Poole, and Mark Webb. All 3 working there, and all 3 of those kids have gotten better. I am so proud of how they've worked. But nobody has said, I'm clear-cut that guy. I'm the one that's going to know what to do every play it the right way, play with toughness. You got to be a tackler, but you got to be able to cover. It takes a unique player to be able to play that position. You got to be strong. You got to be able to take on linemen, but you got to be able to cover slots. And they're developing. They're practicing hard, but nobody's said that I'm the guy. There's no one there.
Do each of them bring a little something different to the table when you're talking about that position, or they just all very similar players?
They're pretty similar.
Do a good job.
I mean, they're not. None of them have enough experience to really separate themselves as different. Poole played a little bit last year. Devon played a little bit last year. Mark played a lot of money, and Mark continues to be the money. But Mark is a physical football player that we're trying to find a role for outside of just third downs.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.